Hello, and welcome to episode one of the Timmy T Experience. This is your main boy, Timmy T, on the horn with a brand new channel. In case you don't know me, my name is Timmy T. I am 32 years old. I live in the great state of Arizona with my mother-in-law, and I do drink Pepsi Coke religiously. So let's get into it, guys. I'm not going to beat around the bush too much. Word up to Stu. Your days are numbered. I am coming after you. But for now, we are talking about the goodies, guys. And more specifically is A, when are our goodies coming? B, how much are the goodies? C, what to do when you get your goodies? Okay, so first things first, the New York Times is reporting that, again, our goodies should be by this Wednesday, April 9th, is when the first, is when they're first going to send it out. So by April 9th, you should get about $1,200. Again, if you made about $100,000 or more, you won't be getting your goodies. If you did not file direct deposit, if you did not get your tax return via direct deposit, you will be getting it paper check. And what does that mean? That means you are SOL, my friend. You are probably never going to see that money. I guarantee it. It's going to take months because they're going to have to print millions of paper checks for you guys. Now, but for those of you who did your 2018 or 2019 tax returns and filed them with direct deposit, and that same account is still open, you'll be getting your goodies either this week or by next week, by next Friday, the 17th, is when Secretary Mnuchin said you should be getting your goodies. How much? It's about $1,200. If you made over $7,500, it's like $100 or $200 less, but it's pretty much the same thing. Now, in other news, what should you do when you get your goodie money? You could A, donate to this channel. B, I don't know, you can go on a vacation, you can go on a spending spree. What I would not do is I would not spend any of your goodie money on things like nutritious food. That's foolish. The schools are closed, so you don't have to buy anything for little Johnny. You don't have to do anything like that. Now let's see. Let's talk about the news. All right, so I was looking at a news story today, guys. Pretty crazy stuff in the news. A 65-year-old man, believe it or not, found out he was, and this is a news story, found it on Fox News. He came home and he found out that he was not getting his $1,200 stimulus check. He was not entitled to any goodie money. Now, that's enough to piss off anybody. Okay, I don't blame this guy. Now, it could have been for multiple reasons. Maybe the guy was on disability. Maybe he would just, he couldn't work. That means, equates to he could not get any goodies. Who knows? The story didn't go into that too much. What they did go into was a lot more shocking, though. So the guy came home. He was real pissed off. And believe me, guys, if I found out I wasn't getting any goodie money, I'd be pretty pissed off, too. I'd be pretty cheesed. So let's just be honest. I know if you guys weren't getting your $1,200, you guys would be pretty PO'd too. You guys would be cheesed off. So he came home. He came home with a 6-pack of beer in his hand, and the news reports that his wife was a little bit concerned about the state of her husband's mental health that day. So he was drinking his beer. Now, it doesn't go into too many details of what follows this, but I'll just give you the rundown of what I think happened. So he's probably drinking his beer. If he's anything like me, he's probably watching Oprah with a 6-pack in his hand. And I imagine his wife must have came in, and, she must have said something to him. Now, he lived in a trailer park, so probably wasn't doing too well, and his wife probably said something like, probably made a joke. I imagine, this is probably what set him off. He probably made a joke like, well, hon, and it's probably one of those things where the wife was, making a joke, but really there's like a hidden message behind it. I can imagine her coming in the room and being like, "Well, geez, hubby, if you want your $1,200 so bad, why don't you just go out and find a job?" Something like that. I can imagine her saying something like that. Trying to console her husband about missing goodies. B, trying to get her husband to maybe find a job, maybe bagging groceries or passing out coronavirus masks. And C, maybe she just wanted to, get him good that day because God knows that's what wives are really, really fond of. So, anyway, so the next thing that happens is the man, I guess this is in the news. This is what happens, and this is what my assumption is what happened play by play. I imagine he probably was like, that's probably the last straw. He probably looked at her like, give her one of those stares, like one of those things. You know what I mean? Like one of those things, like, like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah. Okay. And I imagine she went back to probably cooking him, his fried chicken or whatever he's eating. And I imagine he probably, took the last sip of his beer, contemplated his next steps. What's the best thing to do? He's probably thinking, no goodie money. I live in this damn trailer park. I got this wife who will not stop nagging me about getting a job. What's next? What's next? What's next? What can I expect next? What can I expect next? And all these things are just playing in his mind. He's pissed off. I imagine he probably gets up from the chair, and the first thing he sees is probably his broken down truck, and next to it, probably his a big canister of gasoline. Now that's what we do know. We do know he actually did get a big canister of gasoline because the next thing that the news reported was he drenched his wife with that bottle of gasoline, and he took out his lighter, according to Fox News, and he tried to light her on fire. The only thing that saved that woman's life was the fact that all that gasoline doused the lighter, so it was so wet that and so slippery he could not make a spark with it. So that's the only thing that saved her life that day. The cops came and they found him passed out drunk on the floor and his wife hysterically running around the trailer park area. Now, guys, so I'm not condoning violence here on this channel. That's not what this channel is about. However, this is a warning to our government. When you come out with a story and you tell people that they're going to get $1,200 in goodie money and you don't deliver, now, I don't know if you've ever promised someone $5 and you didn't deliver on that, but shit gets real. Okay, you can't just say someone, "Hey, here's $1,200," and then tell them not. That guy was pissed, and that's the stuff that ensues. So, pretty crazy story. That's what I call the Corona crazies. Wild stuff. So that's about it, guys. That's the story of the day. If I have really nothing else to share. As I continue scrolling through these crazy-ass stories, I will. The death toll in the country still stands at 3%. My wife was able to find a 4-pack of Charmin toilet paper today. And the news is finally starting to report this coronavirus as it is, as a flu-like virus that's killing people 65 or older, as I've always predicted. So everyone can stop. Please stop panicking. Or panic some more. I don't care. We're all getting free money out of this anyway. So, what's the government going to do? So that's all I got, guys. Continue taking care of yourselves. If you have any ideas on what you're going to do to when you get your Corona money, if you can share it, that'd be great. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.